that I'm gonna crash their party.
Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan.
Ends up going with a new group. And despite some of the challenging buildings to play in on the road in the NBA, MP and his team have made it a point to win tough games away from home. Easier said than done in this league.
And sometimes these kind of declarations can come back to bite you. But in this case, I like what MP is doing. He's setting this objective to challenge himself and his teammates because he believes they're good enough to take care of business on the road.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And so it's the Miami Heat. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Let's take it to the sidelines where we've got some more on MP's big night.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. Setting the floor for Miami. We've got Yakachonis, Khalil Ware out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's MP in at the three. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working. Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Heat leading by 7. Pass to MP. The three ball. The rebound by Jackson. And Jerome has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Now here's Clark. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Jerome feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. No good on the triple. For Miami, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. MP way outside. MP rips one from long range. And a bit of an unusual path for MP to make his way into the NBA. He refined his game playing overseas in Europe before landing on a roster here in the States.
And heading overseas to work on your game is something I don't think enough young prospects take advantage of. There are some great success stories in the NBA of players who did that, and hopefully MP can add his name to that list.
The Heat have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. A deep three from MP. Off target from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jackson, and he lays it up and in. Jackson's got his first basket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
MP outside. Fires the three. Oh, MP showing the big range.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Pass to Coward. Back to Moran. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The Grizzlies make...
Substitution on the court.
Here's Morant. 14 points for him. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Morant bullies his way in for the bucket.
Well, Morant's ability to overcome inside coverage with agility is so impressive.
MP outside. From outside the arc. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one. And here's Morant. Puts up a deep 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's MP making things happen for Miami. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back after this.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Miami Heat.
They're efficient. They play to their strengths. That puts guys in a position to succeed.
Yeah, they take shots.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what... And that's it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, a fantastic game. Checked in for Miami. And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. There's the 3. And it's Coward with a rebound. Coward's got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A great addition. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Jalen Wells out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Edey. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Coward in at the 2-guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Yeah, that's a key 3 for MP. If he hits these at a high rate, he'll have a spot in this league for a long time.
Pass to Wells. The 3. Here's Morant. Second chance shot. Rejected by Mitchell. Down low. Here's Jaquez. Outside for Mitchell. And here's MP from outside. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game. Grizzlies trail by 13. Pass to Coward. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Aldama outside. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Wells, that's good.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
MP responds with the 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Coward. Outside Morant. Now Wells. Back to Morant. 5 to shoot. Over Mitchell. And it's Morant missing.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Here's MP, and it's Miami with another.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
And so it's Moran who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. 15-point game. Aldama outside. Pass to Wells. This one for three. That one no good. Good D by MP.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Hits a three-pointer.
Oh, serious range from MP. I wasn't sure he had that in his bag.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
5 ticks left in the third quarter. Looking to end the run. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Miami feeling confident. 18-point lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And, Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
Setting the floor for the Heat.